Hello everyone, welcome back to my live stream. Yesterday, the network was interrupted. So back to our tutorial from yesterday. We were designing a nail salon website, and we treated we designed the hero page, the hero banner section. Yes, we designed the hero banner section, and we were moving on to the next section, which was which was sorry, I forgot I left it at this internet. Yep. So we treated the hero section. This is the hero section, and we also did the sponsored section here. So we're on to the next section. Let's go to our already designed website. Remember, we're designing a random nail salon website. This is not a client, so it's just a personal project I took for myself. Yeah, this is the website where we design in live. And yeah, to the next section, which is the service section. Let's compare this to what we have here. This is the original website. Yes, this is the original website, and you can see this is their own hero section, which is a slider. And next is what we do, which could also be our services. And I talked about how this was supposed to be supported with images or videos, mostly images, since it's a nail salon website. It deals more with images. It's an art, so it's more pleasing when it's in images and more understandable by the visitors. So I head back to our editing page, and we are going to continue our design. So yes, we started with a container. This is a container here. I mentioned yesterday that we should always name your containers under your structure. Yeah, so let's name these services, since this is the service section. Services. Yeah, let's give this services container padding, because it's so close to the previous section, which is the sponsored post. That's not it's supposed to be. They're supposed to be spacing your work, unlike our original nail salon website, where there was no spacing. It's just all jam packed. This is the slider. There's apart there's little to no spacing in this work, and the images we're trying to overshadow the text. I talked about that yesterday. If you've not seen my yesterday's live, please go to my channel, go to the previous live so you follow up. I talked about overlay, background overlay. If there was a background overlay in this image here, you won't be struggling to look at the image and also read the text. The image is there, but it's not so obvious. It's more relaxed in the eye. You can focus on reading the text than you struggling to read the text, and also the image is like attracting you. Oh, look at me too. So yeah, back to editing page. I was talking about adding paddings. Paddings are basically spacing within a column. If it is padding, it's spacing, but margins are spacing outside the column. Oh, I already added the paddings yesterday. See it here. Yeah, top padding of 5, bottom padding of 5, right and left 8. Good. So next was the icon list. I talked about the icons. I did a video previously on where to download icons. My best website is Iconify. I already added the icon, and for the text section, typography were the same. Lato, I'm supposed to use 16. Yeah, I think 16 is good. Yes, 16 is good. With semi-bold and light height 1.6. This looks the same. It looks okay. So what is the text on this from our Redesign website? The text says what we do. So I'll copy that. Copy, and I'll paste the text here. Click on the content. Yeah. Change the text to what we do. Maybe a 10. I think it's okay. Let's reload this page. It seems the padding didn't take effect because the text is too very close to the previous section. Publish this. Let's reload the page. I was taking long. loaded. Let's see. It's still the same. Okay, let's check here. Let's see. It still has to be inside the container. Let's fix it back. Um, fine. Yeah. Yes. So I think I didn't give this a button padding on 5, which I just did. I noticed there's a borderline. Yes, there's a borderline in this container, which is not supposed to be so. So I'm going to change that to default, no borderline. Erase that. So let's check again. No, no more borderline now. This is good. So what I basically did was I noticed I didn't give partnered brand container a bottom padding of 5, which I should have given it. So I didn't give it that. So I just did. So now our padding here takes effect. It's a padding of our service padding is let's check this, top bottom 5, by the sides 8. Now next is we're going to add our heading. Below it, our heading. Good. Now what is the text for our heading? Our services. Copy that. Let me paste it here. Go to the style, make the center, change the typography. Our typography is play display, right? Yes. Remember I talked about having uniform head typography, yes, typography font. For every heading I use the playfair display font, while for text I use the Lato font. So this makes your work look uniform and neat, not struggling with different fonts. Playfair, I think, yeah, Playfair display. And I think I must have used 45. Yes, 45 and bold. I don't think there's any light spacing needed. Next is the color. I use the terracotta for the heading. Yes, this is how it looks. And if you notice, when I already designed website, the heading is not very far from the mini or what we offer text. So we have to add a negative padding. Oh, did I notice the style is different? Let's check. Of course, I use capital, oblique. No, it's not oblique. Italic. Normal. Default. Capitalize this. Okay, let's go to the advanced. It's a page only this. Let's give it a negative top margin of -2. I think the size of uh our services is bigger because it's not looking exactly like this. Yeah, I think it's bigger. Let's reduce it. Let's see if it comes. Yeah, looking more like it. Let's see, similar. Extra bold. Just bold. Okay. See, let's see the letter spacing. Yeah. Okay. There was no letter spacing after this. There's still a slight difference. Let's go to the already made website backend. This should be the link here. I'll wait for that to load. We Let's see, increase the padding. Check should be fine. Yeah, it's too far. The padding on this. That's not padding. This two seems far. Let's keep going. Okay. And this looks more like it. Oh, this heading text is not in caps. So I already transformed that to caps. Sorry. Let's check again. Oh, sorry. Uppercase, not caps. Uppercase. I was the one with the mistake. Oh, this is so close. Yeah. Let's see if it's similar to already made websites. This is the backend for the already made websites. Let me check the typography difference. Oh, corresponding. Okay, let's see the styles. Why is my browser not responding? No, this is not what I want to check. Our services, the typography. Okay, the weight is semi-bold, not bold. I see there was a difference. So let's correct that. The weight is semi-bold. Semi-bold, yeah, more like it. Any other setting? No. And this is our services, what we offer. And next, we're going to add We're going to add the services, these 6 columns here. And to achieve this, we're going to add a new container. A new container beneath this. Yeah. And this container is going to house the 3 upper containers. In our Redesign websites, I could have used a grid to achieve this, but I'm going to add this border width here. And when using the grid, I don't think I can achieve this with the grid. If I use the grid, I can't achieve this. So I'm going to use 3 containers and duplicate them. Let me show you how. So this is the first container here. I'm going to add 3 more containers into this. So I'll change the direction to horizontal so they can stay side by side. Yes, so add another container. So we're going to reduce this to, let's say, 30. Or since it's a 3 container, we can divide it equally. It should be like 33.3 or 33.3 per container since it's over 100. So 33.3 point 3. That should give you like 99.9%. So I'll duplicate this container. Duplicate. Oh, sorry. Control Z. Duplicate. Yep. And duplicates. Now these are the 3 containers. Next, we are going to add the image box. And already in this website, you can see there's an image and then a heading, description, then a button that leads you to probably the menu page where you can see the price and you can book an appointment. So we're going to use the image box widget. That's the widget I use there. Let's click on it. Image box. Image box widget. We add that. Good. So first we choose an image. I already have my image in my media library. Sorry. What image did I use? Let me check. Okay, this also starts. This image I used. So you select that. You change the resolutions to, I think I must have used large. Then heading. Oh, it's heading. Manicure. Copy that. Change it to paste. For the description, I copy the description also. Now I'll take us back to our original website. You notice all this manicure and pedicure write-up I wrote there, I wrote on this website and not in the original website. I had to come up with this. I just exited this page from my browser. Yeah, so let's paste this. And yeah, our original site is our original site here, and still loading. Still loading, still loading, still loading. Yeah, so you can see on this website those write-ups and images that I pulled out, they are not here. I had to do my own research and follow those images to fit the description. So back to our edits. The images on this website here, they are not the same sizes. I remember while designing this, I had to do some maths and try to give it a custom image resolution, and I didn't use any software. I guess there must be software out there that you can use to restructure your image, but I gave it a particular figure. Sorry, something in my eye. I gave the figure for every one of them, and I can't remember the figure, but I let me check. Let me check on the back end. Image box. They're all full. This container should be the first container that has a 3. There are gaps in between this, so let's go back to our image box. Style the heading. Should be in the middle. image spacing, no, and the content width, let's see. Okay, I think it's too much. Yeah, it's okay. And for the image, I'll give that. I think there is a border for the image here. What's the border? The border is yeah, there's a border for every image here. Let's go to the content. The content, the typography. This is for the title. Of course, it's going to be Playfair. Playfair. Oh, I think I must have used the wrong. I must have used the wrong font for this. Let me change that. There are two types of Playfair display fonts. I use this. I think I should have used this. Yes, this is the same with what we have. I mean, see, there was a difference. This is the same as what we have. Yeah. So there's Playfair display font and there's Playfair display SC fonts. Yes. So for the title, I guess it's semi-bold. This okay. Yeah, they're all okay. I think the oh, sorry, I'm editing the wrong one. I mean for the image box, the content, under the content is the title, typography. We didn't set the size. I think 35. Yeah. Weight 600. Yeah. Let's go to the color. What did I use? I think I used the brown color, the terracotta color. Terracotts, yes. And for the description, typography, we used Lato 16. Yes. Line height 1.6. I think whenever I copy the text for our ready-made sites and display it here, it copies the whole style setting for the text editor, copies everything. Then the color is, I use charcoal black. I did not use the exact black color. This charcoal black. Yeah. Now let's edit this. Let's edit the container. Let's give this border width we had. Oh, before doing that, let's add the button. I almost forgot about that. You just basically copy this already done button from our banner section and I just paste it here. Yeah, So I change the alignment to center. Yeah, alignment to center. Then let's go back to these containers and border width. Other style. Background. No, sorry, border, under border, no background. We give it solid. And I think so should be okay. Then the radius, of course, is 10. I see our service for the menu is not looking exactly as it is in our homepage, but don't worry, we're getting there. For the title, I don't want it to show this view, so I go back to the image box under the content. Oh, the hover. I changed the hover to the same color. So when you hover it doesn't change color. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, under this container, I think I didn't change the color for the border. Is a container here. Border. Yeah, I didn't add a color. So I used the military orange color. You see it. Good. Five, bottom, five. I noticed for our service container, this original service container, the paddings I added, they were not in percentage, being the reason why it was not taking effect the way it was supposed to take effect. I just realized that I added the numbers thinking it was in percentage, whether it was in pixels. So I'm going to correct that. 8, then left 8. Yes. And you can see we have spacings by the side, and yet so there are spacing. I'm going to remove spacing we added previously. And this. Yeah, this look better. Now service is coming in shape. Let's see. Let's go back to our image. But before that, let's go to I don't want to get this one. Let me title this container for the manicure. Let me title it manicure. Yes, manicure. So this container controls everything that we have on our manicure service. Then this other container, which I'm yet to title. The second container is for the pedicure, and I think this third one is going to be for everything manicure and pedicure service. Let's head back to our manicure container. Yep. So looking at our website, there is a button padding. There is a button padding on this manicure. Oh, sorry. So give this a button padding. Percentage. I'll link it. Yeah. Now let's go back to our image box. Image full and color width solid. Okay. Let's change the other manicure content to it. Let's see if that's the reason why our image is so small. It's supposed to be full. It's the padding. I don't know why the images are not coming out right. Let's check the back end of our original website. The images are not supposed to be in that thumbnail size. It's supposed to be full and large, but it's so small. Publish this and refresh the page. Now, yes, our backend form. My web browser is not responding again. Sky. I don't know what's wrong with my browser and my system, but it keeps. I don't know why it stopped responding. This is becoming obsessive. I'm trying to see why the image on our editing page is not as large as this. Why is my web not responding? Let me refresh the system. Sorry, it's showing blank. I'm trying to refresh my system. Probably it gets better after this. Now my system says at home. Still refreshing my system. Okay. Let's go to style. I want to save the image. Okay, let's increase the image width. I think that was the difference. I didn't increase the image width for this. Okay. That's fine. Image. Click on image tab, and yeah, the image was 30, so we bring it down to 100. Yeah. I'm going to give this images and padding. But it's so close to, or rather, we give the container, the manicure container padding. Let's try that first. Let's give it 3. Let it 2. Let's also 2. Let's compare it with our already done websites. Okay, I think the 2 is too much. I should give it probably, let's look at 1. Let's 1. Yeah, it's more like it. Let's look at the spacing. Let's make it 1.5. I think 1.5 is better. 1.5. To the left. No, 1.5. Just to give the top value of 2. Yeah, this looks better. This looks better. So what we're basically going to do is we're going to copy this and paste it. We're going to copy and paste this for the rest of the services. Rather than starting all over again and redesign this, we just copy and paste this, more like duplicating it. So for every container I've created previously, I'm just delete that. Let me delete this. Delete it again. Next one, delete it. So we copy, duplicate this. Yeah, and duplicate it again. And see we have it in 3 places. We go back to our website and copy text. For pedicure, we copy it and go there for the title. Change it to pedicure. We change the image also. There's the image. Yeah, I notice the title of the button, or rather the text on the button was read more, not learn more. So we correct that also. This should be learn more, read more. Oh, rather, it's not read more, it's view menu. We'll correct that again. I think this should take you to your menu page. Yeah, it should take you to your menu page where customers can see the price tag. Remember saying if you're designing like a real website, like a live website for a client, immediately put the link so that you don't have a cracked a broken link on the page. That is not good for SEO. So try to fix in the link so you don't get confused or miss out on putting the link when you're done with the website. All right, it's okay. View menu, menu, and for the image box, change the description also, paste it. Do the same for the last one, which is here, manicure and pedicure. Copy, edit. Here also you paste it. Change the image. And for every service, I ensure that the images go alongside. images play a very vital role in designing websites. You don't put in a wrong image and expect your clients to understand what you're saying. Try and fixing or putting in an image that backs up your text, explains it more. My client may not a visitor of this website might not read this title. Whenever he or she sees the nails or the toes, immediately manicure, pedicure comes in mind. So ensure you use images that passes the message you're trying to say in your text. Also, whenever you want to use image, view menu, and copy the description also. Mix text, paste. Yep. See how it looks. They're all equal, the same. This looks better. But looking at this last one, it seems the view more is not in the same line as the button. So you could reduce. I think I reduced the image width of this one, so it comes up like the button comes up, something like that. Let me try it. I reduce the image width. Let me see, the button comes up. And you see it comes up. That was a little trick I did to make the button uniform. They seem like they're in the same line right now. Yeah. So yeah. So next we're going to add the remaining 3 services, which is the so-called the arts and the a la carte. I hope I pronounced that. I think this is a French word. So we'll do the same thing we did previously. We could just duplicate the whole container on this. But before we do that, notice there is spacing in between this, the spacing in between these 3 columns, a bit bigger than what we have on our editing page here. Yeah, our house is a bit clustered and a bit too together. We can change that. We go to our initial container. That is a container that houses these 3 services, and that is, I think this is it. No, that's the manicure container. Yeah, there's a container houses the 3 services. So to change that, we are going to, let's link this. We are going to increase the gap. Let's give it the gap 25 first. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that's 250. 25. Let's see. It's still a little bit together. Let's make it 30. 30. Yes, now there's space in between the columns. Yeah, this look much better. Next, yeah, we can now add remaining 3 more services by duplicating this column, or rather this container. Let's duplicate it. Sorry. Ctrl Z. This is the container I want to duplicate. Click on that and duplicate it. Yeah, we have the exact same thing below. And we'll do the same thing. We copy the text, change the images. An image. I'm looking for the image. Yeah, this image. Yeah, we also copy the text. All these texts are actually got them from ChatGPT. When you put in the right command, it's going to give you something nice. And I ensure I minimize the word count for each of these tests so that the columns can be uniform. I don't want the word count for this column to be more than this column, making it like one being bigger than the other or something of that sort. And also the images. If you notice, let's go down to the website. The images here are more landscape. The first 3 are landscape, while the last 3 are portrait. They are long. So when doing this grid form grid form section, ensure the images and the text are in uniform. The images are in landscape. Make sure that the rest of the 2 or 3 besides are also landscape. If they are portraits, also follow that form so it doesn't leave your work messy. So next is the soak-up. If this website had better images of their work, I would have used them. Most of its images I got them from Google, and of course I know this is not a client, so that's why I got them from Google. It's best if the images came from the website, so no one can fight for copyright and stuff like that. Description. May ask. Copy that. This also paste the title. Show an image. description, we do the same. Yeah, let's see how it looks like. Yes, it's coming in shape. Now we have to correct this last one. Remember, we reduced the image width so that it could fit in. So we have to change that for this. We leave the image width at 100. It can be equal and uniform. Yes. Now this is not the same. This is not the same. Let's see if we can manipulate the text, the text width, or the text font size for this so that it can be the same with others. This is for title. Let's go for description. Let's reduce it 15. Let's see. Yeah, now they are almost the same. Let me see if I can leave it at 15.5. If I can do that, let's check. No, this is for title, description. Yes, now they look the same. See why I manipulated the text so it could look the same. And for each of these ones, there are 16 font size. And for this 15.5, 0.5 is not that noticeable in this. Yeah, so this looks okay. Okay. Now let's compare to be sure we are done with the services. Yes, we are done with the services. Oh no, I think I just deleted I removed the page for this, like the already designed website page. I mistakenly removed it from my browser. So yeah, this is it. Let's look at this. I think our border width is a bit bolder than that of our redesigned website. See, yes, so thin. So let's reduce that. Let's reduce that. Go to the manicure container. Let's be sure. Border. Okay, let's bring it down to 1 point. I don't know why it keeps doing that. One point 5. Not that much of a difference. So let's leave it at 1. Not taking effect. I think we need to refresh the page. Still look the same. Let's refresh the page. So we'll be looking at this. I don't know why this taking so long. Yeah, still loading. My network is pretty poor. Very poor. Oh, still loading, still loading, still loading. Finally. Okay, back. We are trying to reduce the border width for each of those service container. And so let's start with manicure. Yeah, change the title for this container. We'll do that later. Let's go to the border, border the styles. And so say let's reduce it to 1. Let's see with 2. Then let's see. Maybe 1.5. Oh no. Let's just go. See. Yeah, I think this is much better. I think we should copy the style for this, copy the style for this container, copy, paste the style here. Don't paste it, just paste the style. There's a difference with pasting and pasting the style. Paste the style. Paste style. And we do it for this also. Paste the style. Paste the style. Now let's change the title for every container. Pedicure. Pedicure. I think I should just put M and P. That should be fine. For the second container, M&P means manicure and pedicure. I'm writing it in full. For this, just write Contd, circle, and the last one is nuts. Yes. And to change the title, you just have to click on the container engine the title. You right click on it, then you double click, it highlights it, then you change the title. That's it specifying. There we have it. our service section has been done. And look at, we have our banner when we introduce ourselves, and next is we tell them what we do. I'm working on a series, that's the video series on designing websites. As a new web designer, probably someone that learns from mostly from YouTube. Yes, you can learn the skill of YouTube, of web design from YouTube. You might be faced with some, should I say, questions of where do you start from. So I'm making a series on answering those questions. It's not going to show you how to drag and drop widgets on Elementor, rather how to make decisions on hierarchy of websites, what to put where and where not to put this. So the first episode on the series will be on hero and banner section. I'm still working on it. Because there are a lot of vital information here. So subscribe to my channel and look forward for that episode. So next is let's look at the next section we are going to. Next section is why choose us. So after introducing yourself, we thought about our service and they know what we do, you know the type of service we offer or products you sell. If it's a product-based website, the next section should convince them why what you do is, why they should choose us, or why they should buy our products. So this is basically where you start to convince your clients with proofs or listing your benefits. So yeah, I title is why choose us, and I gave it the headline of our polish and gel brands are 90% natural. So some people might want to go for brands or especially where they use natural gels and stuff like that, without compromising on their health or their nail health. I actually got that title from the website itself. Yes. Wait, did I get that? I think somewhere here. Yes, somewhere from what we do. We offer premium traditional manicure and pedicure treatment, including our free form menu featuring polish and gel brands are up to 90% natural. Yes, so I picked that statement and used that as the headline to attract people that want to go for natural products. So yes, let's create the next section. Or rather, let's look at what the next section is all about. Yes, so I basically copied this what we do section. We offer premium. Yes, I copied it down, paste here as a text. Now I use a supporting image, which is nail polish, because the headline says our polish and gel brands are 90% natural. So I need to put brands or products that represent that. I don't know if this polish are 90% natural. This is just a random image I got from the internet to use as a supporting image. So now this section basically lists the benefits of our service, something that makes us stand out. It's you using what they call USP, your user selling point. What's that thing that people want to patronize you for? uh are your services affordable, or do you have very nice customer care service, something that sells your products out loud? So that is what you're going to be pushing up in this section. We basically focus on the benefits of our service, our user selling points, the particular points in our business, on our company that sells us like crazy. So yeah, let's move to design section. So at layouts section, we add one single layout section. Good. So you change the content with full width, and you change direction to row. That's because we have two containers inside here. Over it here, we have two containers. We have one for the image, this, and we have this the other for the text. So we need to change the direction to horizontal. So we use the standard padding we have using so far, 5 by the top and bottom 5%, then right and left 8%. Percentage, unlink it, unlink the values. The top is 5, the bottom is 5, and right is 8. Yeah. So next we add our container. Yeah, the first container, which is image, change the content with the full width. We reduce the width because we need another container. If you noticed, the two containers are not equal. The image is smaller than that of the text, so we made the image 45 width, and we duplicate this. Yes, keep it side by side because we have changed the direction. Then we increase the width to 55 so that it can be 100. Yes, 55, 900. Good. So next we start with the image container. The background is, we use the brown color background for the background, that is the terracotta. Go to style, background type classic, the color, change it to terracotta. Yes. Next we add the image widget, the image widget. For image we usually use nail polish, so let's go for nail polish. Nail polish. Okay. Let's reduce the size of the image. Let's start with the borderline first. Reduce the size. Let's say medium large. No, it's not. They're supposed to be. They're supposed to be spaced right left. Medium. Figure out better. Maybe the border. So border. Radius is 10. Think 1.5. So justify the container to center. Looks like a center. Justify to center. Let me see it again. See. Let's check the back end. Let's check the back end. There's something I did different. Yeah, I gave the padding, right padding of 1, left padding of 8. Let's go back to editing page. And let's go to this container and change the padding. And link the values, rather change the percentage, change the measurement to percentage, and link the values. Left 8. And the right padding should be 1. Okay. Let's move to the second container, where we have, what do we have in the second container? We have this and the headline. So basically we copy what we already used before. Copy this, copy it, and paste it here. Copying and pasting some of the stuff, some of the designs you already have, or some of the widgets you had before, it helps with keeping it uniform. So you don't have to start guessing what padding did I use here, or what padding did I not use here. Paste it, change the alignment to left. Yeah. And for the heading, copy and also paste it. I change the heading to left also. I think the padding is so close. I need to reduce that. use the margin for the heading. Yeah, this looks better. So we copy the text. Paste the text. We also copy the headline text. Copy. We paste this up. Paste it here. Okay. Add this same text editor. We copy it from banner. We paste it here. Now you can't see it because the text color is white. We have changed that to charcoal black. So come here, change it to charcoal black. Yes. So we copy our text now. Text. Okay, we have to remove the margin we put earlier on from what we copied. There's no need for margin here. change the color to muted orange. Yeah, give it a flat. Okay, we need to justify the text. Go back to this container. This container, we set this as justify center. And the text, justify. Let's say justify the text. Um, so next we're going to add this book appointment button. Click on it, copy it. Paste it beneath here. Yeah. This image container, the image seems too small. No, this horrible. Let's leave it as it is. Oh, that was one of the first medium thing. It's wrong. It's too much. Let's look more like it. We'll go for the way I basically did was for the original, for the designed website, you notice this image container, the background container, the background color for this image container, it stretches to the very end, unlike other sections where I give spacings for the left. I gave spacing for the left. I gave left padding space, yes, of 8. I removed the 8 left padding I gave for this image so that this brown background can extend to the edge and give it the aesthetics it deserves. See, for the left padding, so I removed the 8 and now you see it extended to the end. And now we already have our white chooser section completed. There's something I need to point out also. When designing a website, you see I keep mentioning sections and sections and sections. Every website is divided into sections. So why dividing your website into sections should be, there are different ways to like show that, okay, I'm done with this section and this is another new sections. One of the ways is spacing. So I give spacings. Look at here to here, there's spacing. It means that, okay, this section talks about a particular point and I'm done with it and I'm going to the next section. Or you use what they call divider. I'll show you that when I'm designing I think I use that for the about us page. What's the about us? Yes, I think the about us page. I use that for the about us page. So ensure you divide your sections. Every section should have a point. Like you don't mix up 2 different points in section, like me adding services and about us in the same section. No, it's not done that way. You leave every section to talk about a particular point. And this section is about only services we offer, and the next is why you should choose us, like our benefits of using this particular salon. You see, every section has their own points, and I didn't try to mix it up with any other points. So yeah, we are done with this section and we are going to our next section, which is the portfolio sections. So after talking about our benefits, what makes us different, as our USP, our user selling points, we are going further to convince our potential clients with our past work, something to show that yes, we know what we are doing and evidence of what we are doing so far. So yeah, let's look at the original website. That is the original Salon website. Let's see if they have their portfolio on the home page to show their past work. Okay. No. There is no portfolio on the website that shows, oh, this is what we do, and this is how this is how good we are. Look at our images to see maybe one of our designs attracts you. We didn't have any of that, but in our designed website we have a portfolio showing our past work. So let's create a portfolio now. We have a new section. Thanks if you'll be following so far. I think I've been in live stream for over an hour now. Let me check. Oh, it's 2 hours now I've been in live stream. So far, if you've stayed tuned watching this too, this is very I believe you're getting value. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a good comment or give a good opinion of what you've been watching so far. Also like the video if you've gotten value so far from the video. So we change the content to full width, and we add our paddings. Yes, we add our paddings. Top padding of 5, bottom 5, sides 8, 8. Good. Yeah, so we have the first column set. We close some of these containers and our structure, so I know what I'm working with this one. So this is our white choosers container. So I'll title this USP. These are our selling points container. So I got the USP. So the next one is portfolio. Yep, portfolio. So let's see what we do next. Okay, we add this headline and sub headline we have been using so far. Copy, paste. We copy again and we paste. So next we're going to copy the text from the website. Oh, sorry. Change it here, not there. Paste. And this. Yeah, so we change that to center. This is more of a vertical section where we have it stacked down. Center, portfolio, showcase, alignment center. Imagine for this portfolio showcase is too much, so reduce imagine. Yep, so this is okay. For next, our work speaks for ourselves. Now my Chrome is not working again. Next, we're going to add this V2 portfolio showcase. So it starts with a container. Adding a container. Yes, full width. Next, we're going to add an image carousel because we have slider images. So add the image carousel. No, it's not time to create images. Oh, we already added it. Let's see how many images are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think there are 6 images. 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, there are 6 images. So we're going to create a 6-image gallery. This, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think there's one more. Let me check. Oh, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 images. Insert. Now these images, I had to create another image resolution for them. I don't know how to explain how I did it, but I just did some calculations on how to get the image resolution so the images can come out a bit bolder than this. You can see the image resolution right now is in thumbnail, which is 150 by 150, and it's too small. I needed something that will still show the work and not too big, and all of them should have equal image resolution. So I did a custom image. If you leave it at full, you see that um the images are not the same. Obviously, some are portrait and some are landscape. So to make them look the same, I used the custom width and height of 585 by 480. 585, sorry, 585 by 480. Apply that to all the news. Yeah, they look much better. Likes to show. Three. And slides to scroll. I think one. Yes. So when you're scrolling, it's not going to. It's going to show one. Yeah. Let's see image storage. Let's go to style. The position for the arrows, like these navigation arrows, I want them to be white, outside rather, not inside the box, they will be outside. And the size, let's increase the size of the dots, of the arrows rather. I can't really see them. Let's change the percentage. Oh, it's 100%. Let's add a color so we can see what color was used. Okay, we used this. We use muted orange. Okay. It's looking too small. It is too big. It's better. Pagination is outside. The spacing is okay this way. The size of the page of the dots. Okay, this is okay. The color. I change it to white. The background is already white, so there's no need. So I rather change the active. When it's active, I guess that's the color used. Let me check. use muted orange. Yes, this is better. So for the container, there's a borderline for the container. So let's create that. Let's create a borderline. Styles, border, solid. Create a width or a radius of 10. Change the color. So this, not to the orange. Let's see. I think 2 is okay. Now the arrows, or rather the image cursor, is so close to the borderline of this container, so we need to give it some padding. That's my screw plug. Okay, change the percentage. Let's give it a top padding. 2. Okay, 3 is okay. You say, oh, that's 4. Okay. Bottom to center. Right and left. 4, 2. Yeah, this seems better. And it looks so much better. I notice it's bigger than that of what we designed, but I think I'm liking a bigger version. This looks small. I think I like this version that's big. I don't know why this particular image refused to resize to what I gave others. Let's see if we can change that image. This one, let's see. No, I don't spacing default, but that's right. So just play around this. This is not actually needed because I didn't add any border in between. That's not good. So I leave it at default. Yeah. So have it. Our container, our portfolio container is done. We are done with this. Looks a bit better. If I'm to remove an image, I certainly will remove this Judas decide to betray other images and doesn't want to resize. So now we are done with this section. What's our next section? The next convincing section is the testimonial. What has a client said so far about us? Our client rather said so far about us. And after this section, I think we'll wrap it up for today's live. Tomorrow we complete the about us, book appointment, then this last one, and after that we are done with the homepage section, homepage design rather. So yeah, so let's treat the last section for today's live stream, which is customer testimonial. Let's publish this. So far we have been working and we haven't published the work or saved the work. Let's save this. So next we add a new section. We change the content width to full width, and for the advanced, we give the usual padding. Top and bottom 5, right and left 8. It's yes, it's looking so much better. So it starts with adding our headline and our little headline. So copy this, paste it, copy this, paste it. Customer testimonial. Copy. Paste it also. Copy the headline. What I'm trying to say. Yeah, this looks so much better. So we are going to add a container for this and add 3 more contents inside container, just the way we did it under our services. So we'll do the same thing here. Change this to full width. We change the direction to horizontal. Yes, so that when we add our containers, like the 3 containers, those be side by side, not stacked when it's vertical. Added our container. We're going to divide this into 3 for container, which is 33.3. Reduce it. I think I'm in the right container, right? Yes. Reduce it to 33.3 so they can be equal. Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to design this first and duplicate this for the remaining 2. So what's the first thing to do on design? We'll give this a border line. Got it? The width should be 2, radius 10, the color muted orange. Okay. Next, we add our testimonial widgets. Testimonial widgets. Yes, testimonial. So we're not using any image, so we delete this image section. And let's copy and paste the testimonials. These are just dummy testimonials, generally. Yes, generally, I just got them. Just ask ChatGPT, just write up something for me. Copy the name also. Paste the name. And we can add a title to this. Just come on, this is not a company website where you need titles. Our customers, we don't know what they do for their salon, so yeah. So far, it's okay. Let's go to style. For the text, we use Sharper Black. Let's go to typography. Is okay. What was the color used for the name? We use muted orange. Yes. There was no title. There was no title for this. We don't have any title, so we need to give this some padding. We'll give you some padding around. Let's see. Let's look at this. Let's give it padding in the container. Advanced padding. Separate. And link it. Let's give it top padding. Here's the bottom. 22. And left. Okay, let's see this one. The font here looks low. So let's change the font. Let's increase the font size to 18. I think it should be font 16. It's 16. It should be 18. We'll go back to the container. Increase the right hand. Let's see. Now use the same. Fine. Actually, let's give it padding